look right at the green light. Nice and loud.
Hi, this is Ben Rhodes. We're flying back from our last stop on our Asia trip, which is in South Korea. We ended the trip as we began it with a rally with the troops. Started in Elmendorf Air Force Base in Alaska and in Seoul, South Korea. The President had a good and productive trip to Asia. This was a chance to, on his first trip to the region, strengthen some of our old alliances like South Korea, while also forging a series of new partnerships. He addressed a broad range of economic issues. I think anybody who travels to this region, takes a look at it, knows that the economic growth in the world is being driven largely in this part of the world, and that therefore our trade relationships and our ability to export goods here will be extraordinarily important. And that was something that the President talked about at every stop of his trip. Energy and climate was a very big subject of conversation at this trip. The Copenhagen conference is fast approaching. The President did a lot of work on this trip to help lay the groundwork for a successful outcome there. He had talks with his APEC partners and the Danish Prime Minister as the Danes are hosting Copenhagen. He reached a series of agreements with the Chinese on both clean energy and climate that will be essential to any positive outcome in Copenhagen, since the US and China are the two biggest emitters. And he spoke to South Korea, a country that has taken the lead in emerging economies and setting ambitious targets. So we believe we did a lot of work that will lead up to Copenhagen on this trip. And lastly, he discussed a whole range of security issues. Today in South Korea, they had extensive talks about North Korea and its nuclear program, and the President announced that he'll be sending a special envoy to Pyongyang in December 8th. He was also able to talk to both Russia and China about the ongoing effort to get Iran to live up to its obligations, something that will continue to be a subject of conversation in the weeks ahead. So on the leading priorities that we have, we had a very constructive set of meetings, and I would just say that our success in dealing with all of these challenges is going to depend in large part on our ability to work with Asia and the Pacific region. In the 21st century, that is where a lot of the action is going to be on these issues. So we're going to stay very focused on it. And as we do, we'll keep you posted as well. Thanks a lot. How's that?